you wonderful rockers, and welcome to this week's installment from Taff Rocks HQ. Now, you don't need me to tell you that autumn is absolutely definitely here. So I have decided this week I'm going to do some autumn leaves, or at least leaves inspired by autumn. They look like a leaf, but they're not coloured like a leaf. They're coloured how I'd like them to be, nice and simple. And what I've done is, I went out my garden and I grabbed a couple of leaves and I used these as templates. Before we begin this week's project, if you could subscribe and click that little notification bell, I'd really appreciate that very much. So now that I've got my leaves and my rock, let's start the project. So if, like me, you are lucky enough to have some half decent leaves left in your garden, or when you've gone to the local park you found some nice shaped ones, you can use these as templates, which is what I've been doing. So far I've gone round this one. I know you can't see it very well because it's in pencil right now, and I've used this one. So it is genuinely as simple as put your leaf on the rock wherever you want it, draw around it, and it's done. What I'm going to do now is go around these with black pen just so I can see the outline. So this is all I'm putting on this rock. If you're not lucky like I am to have access to leaves, have a look on the internet or colouring books, or even draw one freehand so you can use it as a template on your rock. Of course, you could just freehand it straight onto your rock. It doesn't make any difference. A leaf is a leaf. Now, what I don't want to do is, I don't want to copy this leaf. I want to make it autumny, but extremely different. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put stripy lines on here, which you will never see on a leaf like this. And I'm going to colour each one in different colours. I'm going to do this on these other two here, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so far so good. What I'm going to do now is, as you've already noticed, I haven't done a background or an undercoat on my rock, but each of the colours that I want to use, some will be light and some will be dark. So I'm only going to colour alternate ones of these. So I'm going to put some white in each of the ones that I'm going to colour as an undercoat, so I can make them pop. And then, of course, when I'm done, obviously I'm going to have to go back over the outline again. So as you can see, I've put an undercoat only on the stripy parts that I'm going to paint. I've also gone through my paint box and I've picked all the colours of what I consider fabulous autumn colours, including green, because we still have some green. And I'm just going to paint each one a completely different colour. I don't know if this will work, but here goes. I'm also not going to clean my brush in between each of the colours, because I'm hoping that I can get the last colour I painted mixed in with this one. Yes, this paintbrush. I'm using a thin paintbrush today. I'm going to get started. Okay, so here's my first coat. What I'm going to do now is leave these dry and give them a second coat, and then I'll be right back with you so we can do the outline. So I've got to that point now where I need to outline everything, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to outline outside of my original black outline with white, and then I'm going to redo my original black outline the white with another row of black, and then do the rest. Trust me. I'm quite happy with this. If you guys want to do something similar or exactly the same, you can also cover all the spaces with smaller leaf shapes. They can look like this one is, and it's going underneath the main leaf. Or you can just keep going and do it over and over and over. I love it. A bit of a strange one, eh? Who's ever seen stripy leaves? Not me. So that's this year's interpretation of autumn leaves from me. On the side here, you'll see some pictures flashing up of previous year's autumn leaves. Hopefully you can take some inspiration from them too. And I hope you've been inspired by this rock as well. So let's have a look at it. Now luckily this week I've got some light. Last week I had a bit of a malfunction. Well, it wasn't so much a malfunction. One of my lights decided to give up the ghost. But as you can see, I've done it, and I find it's a little bit brighter this week as well. So here's your rock, guys. I'd love to see you as. Join us on our Facebook group and share your pictures. We'd appreciate that as well. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Before you leave today, don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to help the Taff Rocks YouTube channel out, you can sponsor us with an item from our Amazon wish list, or make a donation so we can purchase some supplies, either one-off with our Ko-fi account or regular donations via our Patreon. So until next time, guys, keep on rocking!